Hello people, welcome back to the session on TAKT Time today. So today we'll be discussing about the TAKT Time, which is very powerful planning tool when you want to plan your day basis on what inventory is available for you and you have to complete that inventory. So TAKT Time is originated from the Germany word TAKT. TAKT means the pulse or the pace or the speed that you have to maintain to complete a task. When you have assigned the number of tasks you have to complete in a given time frame, so how much each of the tasks should take maximum time? If you want to complete all the tasks within the given timeline, then we do the calculation of the TAKT time. So the formula for TAKT time is equal to total time available divided by the how much is the demand you have, or customer demand we call. Example in simple words say that doctor recommend that your heart should beat at least 72 times in a minute. So time available in this example is 60 seconds. And how many beats, heartbeat should be there? How many beats should be there in the 60 second is 72. So what is the allotted time for each of the heartbeat out of 60 second will be your TAKT time. So in this case, my heartbeat, how much each of the heartbeat should take maximum time is your TAKT time. So it will calculate TAKT, TAKT time is equal to total time available. You have 60 second divide by the customer demand, which is the 72 heartbeats. So each heartbeat should not be taking more than 0.83 second. So in this case, if it is your TAKT time and you multiply this with the demand, which is the 72, so you will be completing the time within the 60 second, or the heartbeat should be completed in the 60 second if each heartbeat will take only 0.83 second. Let's take the operational example. Suppose you have to process the invoices and you have been assigned a task that you have to process approximately 250 invoices in a day. And how much is the time available for you to process all these 250 invoices? Time available total is 8 hours, which means if we convert into the minute is 60, which means 480 minutes are available. So what is my TAKT time, which means how I should be able to complete all these 250 invoices within the given 480 minutes. That will be the TAKT time. So total time available is 480 minutes. Divide by the demand 250. So each invoice should not be taking more than 1.92 minute to complete. Then you will be able to complete all these 250 invoice within the 480 minutes. And you can say, you can do the back calculation. Each invoice is taking 1.92 minute recommended, multiplied by the total invoices you have 250. So then it will be equal to 480 minutes. Twist here is, suppose the cycle time. Some people also call this as an average handling time of each invoice. As of now, on an average, maybe you are taking 5.5 minutes. Just assumption 5.5 minutes. So looking at this, 1.92 minute is what my requirement, and actually you are taking 5.5 minutes. So definitely you need more resources. Either resources means you have to increase the head count, or you have to increase the timeline, or you have to increase your speed of working. So what is that resources mean? How many time of the additional resources you need, which is cycle time divided by the TAKT time. So my current cycle time or average handling time is 5.5. Suppose you are talking about the calls. Each call will take around 5.5 minutes. And you have been assigned a task that in a day, you have to take at least 250 calls. So cycle time divided by the TAKT time, what you calculated, will be your resources. So you would be looking for 2.86 time of the resources, right? So then if the 2.86 time of the resources you need, which means if you're looking for the how much is the time that you will be required, actual time needed, basis on this cycle time, So time needed will be 2.86 time of your current. So as of now, how much is the time available? 480 minutes. And you need 2.86 times. So which means at least if you have to process all these 250 invoices within the 480 minute, when the cycle time of the invoice is 5.5 minute, then additionally total time you need is 1375 minute, which means you will ask current time is 480, needed is 75. So how much is the additional you need? Additional time will be 1375 minus 480. You would be looking for 895 more minute extra. Or if you are the only one person working on this invoice, which you have to complete 250 in the 480 minute, then you need at least 2.86 head count to complete this. Or in the another way, you have calculated the time, resources 2.85, you have the time you have calculated, or you have calculated the resources. In case two people are already working, but you need the 2.86 people. So 2.86 minus 2, which means 0.86 equivalent extra time you need. That is what the TAKT time. I can take another example as well from your industry. Suppose you are doing the QC testing. You are working in the QC testing, and the number of products in a day, you have to do test around 75, let's say. And the time available is again the same, 8 hours into 60 minutes. So 480 minutes you need. So what will be the TAKT time? What is the speed you have to maintain? Each product, when you have to test, will take how much time? So total time available is 480 minutes. Demand is 75. So each product must be tested in not more than 6.5 minutes. Let's say AHT, average handling time for the testing. Assume it's a 10 minute. So how much improvement you have to do in your process, or how many extra time you need, how many times, or how much is the hit resources you need or head count you need. So additional resources which you would need is equal to cycle time, which is coming how much? 10 divided by the TAKT time, which is 6.4. So 1.56 time of additional resources you would need. Back calculation, if you do, current time is 480 minutes. So if you are looking for the time increase, you are the only one, and you know you cannot do improvement in the productivity, neither you can have the additional resources. So you would recommend the time I would need 1.56 multiply by the additional time. So you would need 750 minutes to complete this. If now you divide this 750 with the volume you have 7.5, back calculation, then you will be needing the 10 minutes, which is exactly what the cycle time is. So in summary, TAKT time will help you to plan your day when you have inventory, maybe on the daily basis, weekly basis, or monthly basis, which you have to complete within the given time frame. So how you should plan your work so that you can complete your entire work within the given time frame. That calculation your TAKT time will give, that how much time you should take for each of the transaction. If your AHT or cycle time is greater than the TAKT time, that means you need more resources. Or if your AHT or cycle time to complete the task is less than your recommended time or the TAKT time, then you would need the less number of resources. So those less number of resources, let's take an example. In the similar way, suppose your AHT is only 4 minutes. Assume. So what are the resources you need? Cycle time is 4 minutes, TAKT time is 6.4, which means around 0.625. So total time available is 480 minutes. So how much is the 480 minute actual time you will be consuming? Only 0.625, which is around 300 minutes. So the gap is left here, 480 minus 300. So this is the additional time is available with you, which you can be utilizing in any of the other work, because as per the calculation, this is the buffer time is available, can be used in other productive way. So this is about the TAKT time, pupil, and how do we calculate the TAKT time basis on the demand and the time available. Then how do we calculate the resources, and basis on resources, how do we plan our day. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next session.